Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So Philip Etale, the communication director of ODM Azimio RAILA, has responded to Permanent or Principal Secretary Raymond Omollo's circular, which was enforced yesterday, soon after Raila Amolo Odinga went past the entry point for people of the presidential status. Remember our video we did yesterday, and we talked about how Raila scared Rigathi Gachagua when he arrived at the KICC unexpected. Soon after that event or that scenario, the PS went to took his time and changed certain entry protocols. I want us to first go to this tweet which Philip Etale posted in his X handle. You know, these days they don't say Twitter handle, it is X handle. So we also are struggling to be used to using the X handle as opposed to the Twitter handle. So for this case, we're going to refer to it as the X handle. So Philip Etale said the following: Mr. Raymond Omollo has decided to issue a statement. The fear of Baba. Remember, the Ministry of Environment had refused to give accreditation to him, but the AU and the UN said Baba must attend this very important summit. And this tweet, Philip Etale shared a letter that I think must have been written by Raymond Omollo. You know, Raymond Omollo is the person that most people in UDA or people in Kenya Kwanza are be fronting to be the Luo spokesperson after Raila Amolo Odinga exits politics. Even though we know that's not going to be possible because Raila earned that position, Raymond Omollo must also earn that position. The mere fact that he was given an appointment does not make him a spokesperson of the Luo Nyanza. So that is a debate for another day. I want us to go straight to this tweet that Philip Etale has shared and to this response which PS Raymond Omollo issued shortly after Raila Amolo Odinga had arrived. And if I may just go through some of these wordings in that circular, this is what Raymond Omollo said, just briefly. This is how the letter goes. Change of protocols for accessing KICC for the African Climate Summit 2023. Following a routine review of the security arrangements for the ongoing Africa Climate Summit 2023 at the KICC, the Security Protocol and Accreditation Subcommittee wishes to inform the distinguished delegates about the following changes to the protocols for accessing the venue. The first item is access to Savo, Abadeas, Lenana ballrooms will only be granted to delegates accredited to enter the first ballroom. The rest of the delegates will access the venue through the entrance along Parliament Road. All ministers, both local and foreign principal secretary diplomatic corps will access the venue through entrance along RMB Venue. All presidential motorcades will access the venue through the entrance along City Hallway. He went further to say the changes will take effect immediately and the delegates and their entourage are advised to take note and faithfully adhere to the new protocols to avoid unnecessary delays, inconveniences and jam-ups at the entrance. Our security officers and traffic marshals will be available along the access roads to provide the necessary support and all direction. So that is the letter. So I want us to approach this thing soberly, and we must address certain issues from this letter. Before we delve deep into this analysis, I want us to go through a footage and then understand some body movement of the guards or the bodyguards of Gachagua or the aide of Gachagua the moment they noticed that the person who was alighting from that car was Raila Amolo Odinga's bodyguards. So just check how he is whispering something to Gachagua. Just observe carefully. Unamwona anaenda pale. First he goes to the driver area to ili ajue ni nani anatoka. Then the person who leaves that place first, the person who alights first is of course Ogeda. That is the Raila Amolo Odinga's bodyguard. And then he notices that kama ni huyu, then that means ni ni baba. So he goes to Gachagua and then whispers something. Are you noticing something there? He is whispering something to Gachagua, and then Raila Amolo Odinga anatoka. So just look at the body language and how they were shocked, and how the security had to pull back a bit. You know, it's as if the AU was aware that Raila Amolo Odinga was coming, but Gachagua was not aware. But the question again here is is tricky. But then there's something we need to also ask ourselves. Of course, Raymond Omollo has said what he said, the change of everything. I want to first of all issue my opinion to that letter. I think either Raymond Omollo knew Raila Amolo Odinga alikuwa ataingia pale, so akishaingia then he changes protocol ili mwingine asije akastake advantage of that. So maybe I'm looking at this scenario from a different angle. I want to first of all pretend that Raymond Omollo was aware that Raila Amolo Odinga was coming into that place, and was aware when he was being given access to the venue. Let's just assume that he was aware first of all. Tuanze na hapo kwamba alikuwa anajua. So Raila is not supposed to access the place because he doesn't have an invitation, and then he is allowed to access the place. He goes there through the presidential route. Kwani, the question I want to ask myself is, kwani, does it mean that hawakujua kama yule Raila anaingia na anaingia na ile route ya presidents or the heads of state in Africa or in the world? Hakujua. First, that is a misstep for PS. He can't say that hakujua. So now he wants to change the protocols all of a sudden. Mi naona kwamba he knew Raila Amolo Odinga was accessing that route, because how else would the guards allow Raila Amolo Odinga to access kama hawakujua anaingia? Kama hawakujua anaingia na anatumia ile route ya president. Kama hawakujua, how did he access that presidential route? Mind you, if that is the case, then I can also go there with my driver, alafu si pia tuingie pale, we go through the presidential access route na tulakiwe, if that is the case, because how else did they know that was Raila? So I'm looking at some kind of a game here being played. Raymond Omollo goes further to change protocols, tusema kwamba any minister atakuja sipitia hapo, anybody atakuja ingie huku, wengine waingie huku, wengine huku, but president aingie hivi. So Raila Amolo Odinga proved to them that he is a force to reckon with. I personally don't think that this debate of breach to protocol is something that should even be brought up. There was no breach to protocol. The only thing that happened, which I think Raymond Omollo, according to me, sought to clear, was to change protocols. Now, going forward after Raila Amolo Odinga ameingia pale, then watu wasiingie hivyo, waingie hivi, waingie left, waingie right, waingie center, waingie north, waingie south. Lakini sasa going forward, you cannot arrive as the president. Because let's be honest again here that Gachagua did not know. Of course, maybe Gachagua did not know, because one thing I noticed, when that ile gari ilipokuwa inaingia pale, haikuwa na bendera. So they were wondering, who is this president coming? Who is this president who is coming at this particular moment? Because mind you, Raila Amolo Odinga is alleged, according to facts, that he arrived shortly before 9. And even the sitting arrangement ukiangalia pale kwa KICC, one would wonder, kama hawa watu hawakujua basi, then how did they plan for that? Why did they give a VIP entry, VIP area? Why couldn't they block that? Why couldn't they give him another seat ya kule nyuma? Why did they give him a seat ya mbele? Why all this? So that's why I maintain that this whole drama, according to what they say, because they say it's drama. Whether PS Raymond Omollo was trying to expose Raila Amolo Odinga kwamba may get crash, whether that's the case, I still don't maintain, I still don't believe that Raila Amolo Odinga get crushed, because if he could get crushed, security protocols zote zipitwe paka the second in command amreceive, paka the AU boss Musa Faki pia amreceive, asindikizwe na ule mzungu limona pale mkimsindikiza. That means there must have been, these people must have known that Raila was coming and then he was going to be given a head of state like reception. Tell me, which other country, let's just assume that Raila Amolo Odinga is an opposition leader, which other country have you seen an opposition leader analakiwa namna ile kama president? Which other country? Uganda? TZ? In fact, in TZ, do you know the opposition leader of Tanzania? Of course you don't. In Uganda, do you know the opposition leader of Uganda? Of course you know, Bobi Wine. But have you ever seen any preferential treatment given, any VIP treatment given to Bobi Wine? Of course, no. Not even in South Africa. It doesn't happen. The only place it happens ni hapa Kenya. So there is utmost respect from the world leaders, from the UN, from the AU. They have utmost respect from Raila Amolo Odinga. That's why even if they parrot out there in the public rallies, nothing, absolutely nothing will stop the world from giving Raila Amolo Odinga that much respect that he has always earned. And that's why he was there in his capacity as a former prime minister. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly go down below the comment section and tell us what to think about this letter from PS Raymond Omollo and the response that Philip Etale gave to Raymond Omollo. Do you think Raymond Omollo was trying to belittle Raila Amolo Odinga in his own way, or was it that this was just some kind of a game plan, because maybe Raymond Omollo knew Raila Amolo Odinga was going to enter that place? Now, since he first of all allowed Raila Amolo Odinga to enter the place, and then baadaye change protocol so that anybody who comes baadaye hapo asipewe presidential like treatment. Ladies and gentlemen, give me your comments below the comment section. But also, I'd like to encourage any viewer who has not subscribed to this channel to please support this channel by subscribing to it. Give this video a like. It is so important. If you like this video, YouTube gets to share it to other people who are not part of our audience. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. It's so important so that you get notifications every time we upload any video. To those who have supported this channel, I am forever grateful, because without you, this channel cannot grow. Until you catch up again, please stay safe and stay blessed.